Africa is both the second largest and second most populous continent on Earth, and is home to much more than simply safaris and the pyramids. While its lengthy coastline is lined with stunning beaches and craggy cliffs, its enormous interior is home to everything from mountains and deserts to tropical rainforests and the Nile. Africa, which is home to a huge variety of diverse cultures and languages, offers an alluring fusion of the ancient and the new, since so many of its long-standing traditions and rituals are still practiced today. Welcome to Around the World. Today, we'll be looking at the best places to visit in Africa. Are you a fan of our channel? Be sure to subscribe to Around the World and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Namibia. Namibia, one of the most densely inhabited nations in Africa, is tucked away in the southwest of the continent. This is due to the fact that a large portion of it is made up of harsh desert terrain and the Namib Desert. Since Namibia was once a German colony and South Africa only granted its independence in 1990, some colonial-era architecture can still be found in Windhoek, the country's capital. However, the majority of visitors come for its outstanding national parks, which are the habitats of projects that capture breathtaking landscapes and magnificent fauna. For instance, you can see lions, elephants, and black rhinos prowling the Kalahari Desert in Etosha National Park. The Skeleton Coast is another well-liked tourist destination that features a lot of eerie shipwrecks dotting its hazardous Atlantic Ocean coastline. Number 9. Tunisia. Tunisia is located on the Mediterranean coast of North Africa, sandwiched between Algeria and Libya. Many Europeans travel here to relax on its golden sands and go swimming in the water because of its wonderful warm weather and appealing beaches. Tunisia is much more than simply sand, sea, and sun. It is also home to numerous magnificent ancient historic monuments that stretch back thousands of years. This is due to the fact that throughout its history, it has been ruled by a wide range of people, including the Carthaginians, Romans, Ottomans, Arabs, and subsequently, the French. This magnificent Roman amphitheater in El Jem and the remaining Carthage remains is without a doubt the region's historical landmarks highlights. Number 8. Uganda. Landlocked Uganda borders the biggest lake in Africa in addition to being home to the highest mountain range on the continent and the source of the Nile. Despite having a much less developed tourism sector and infrastructure than its neighbors, Kenya and Tanzania, its breathtaking landscapes are all the more intriguing to explore. Due to its turbulent and tragic past, Uganda was long ignored by tourists to the continent, but it is steadily reclaiming its reputation as Africa's pearl. This is mostly due to the fact that Uganda is one of only 3 nations in the world where mountain gorillas may be seen in the wild. Seeing the majestic animals up close in the cloud rainforests is an incredible experience and is an absolute necessity while visiting Uganda. Number 7. Mauritius. Although Mauritius may take some getting accustomed to, visitors often leave in awe of the breathtaking beaches, mountains, and waterfalls on display. Its remote location means that it is home to some of the world's rarest plants and animals. It is situated more than 1,000 kilometers to the east of Madagascar. Trekking through its hilly core as a result is a genuine delight as groups of colorful birds whirl above the canopy of the tropical jungle. You'll find rocky gorges, soaring waterfalls, and steep ravines hidden among the dense vegetation. Overall, the volcanic landscape unquestionably produces some of the most exquisite landscapes possible. Number 6. Tanzania. In Tanzania, there is a lot to see and do, making it challenging to decide where to begin. If you want to go on a safari and view the Big Five, you must visit the magnificent Ngorongoro crater and the world-famous Serengeti, both of which are located in the country's north. The highest peak in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, can also be found here. Each of the many varied landscapes in this beautiful region of East Africa is more striking than the one before it. The magnificent Zanzibar archipelago, which has numerous beautiful beaches and is a well-liked tourist destination in and of itself, is located only offshore. Number 5. Seychelles. The smallest and least populous nation on the continent is the Seychelles, which is located around 1,500 kilometers to the east of the African continent. The 115-island archipelago is stunning and encircled by the sparkling waters of the Indian Ocean. The vast majority of the islands are deserted. The interior of the Paradise Islands is largely mountainous and covered with lush rainforest, despite their alignment with beautiful beaches. They are home to a variety of unusual animals and flora because of their remote position, and most of them have since been declared nature reserves. Offshore, Seychelles is a spectacular location for snorkeling and scuba diving due to the vibrant coral reefs and teeming marine life. Number 4. Morocco. Morocco is a fascinating place with stunning historic cities, medinas, and souks. These are spread out over the beautiful Atlantic and Mediterranean shores of the nation, or are nestled away in the Saharan sands and the lofty Atlas Mountains. The westernmost nation on the continent has long drawn people and civilizations to study it, and now its rich legacy incorporates influences from Africa, the Arab world, the Berber people, and the West. Everywhere you go, this incredible diversity is evident, with Marrakech and Fez among the most well-liked tourist sites. In addition to seeing the vibrant Gemma, El Fna, and charming highland towns, tourists can unwind on one of the nation's magnificent beaches or travel into the Sahara. Number 3. South Africa. The southernmost point of the continent, South Africa, is home to some of Africa's best and most efficiently administered game reserves and national parks. Of them, Addo Elephant National Park is also a well-liked tourist destination, although Kruger is unquestionably the most well-known and frequently visited. South African cities are fascinating to visit since each one has its own distinct identity. The country is known as the Rainbow Nation due to its heterogeneous population. Johannesburg is a hive of activity, but Cape Town is more relaxed and is washed over by the magnificent Table Mountain. South Africa is a real pleasure to travel to, with its high mountains and deserts in the air. Fantastic beaches and breathtaking landscapes can be found all along its Atlantic and Indian Ocean coastlines. Number 2. Kenya. For many, Kenya is the birthplace of the safari, one of the best sites in the world to observe animals up close. Lions, elephants, and buffaloes walk with herds of antelope in the unending savanna, which is teeming with life. Some of the most famous peoples and civilizations on the continent, such as the Swahili and Maasai, who each have their own traditions, call these stunning landscapes home. Kenya is also home to one of the largest cities on the continent, with its ever-expanding capital Nairobi, which stands in stark contrast to their centuries-old ways of living. Freshwater lakes, woods, and the massive Rift Valley, which runs through it from north to south, can be found along its open fires. Number 1. Egypt. Egypt is unlike any other nation on Earth and is renowned for its archaeological sites, which include the Giza Pyramids, the Great Sphinx, and the Valley of the Kings. Everywhere you go, you can see the remains of one of the world's finest civilizations, including finely carved statues, obelisks, tombs, and temples. The Mediterranean and Red Seas, as well as the Sahara Desert, all encircle Egypt, which is situated in the northeastern corner of the continent. The Nile River, a source of life for Egypt, flows through the nation. While many visitors travel there to view its historical landmarks or explore Cairo, an equal number also enjoy the wonderful Red Sea beaches. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos for great travel destinations and be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about our latest videos.